I'm Isha Roy, and I'm here with writer and producer, Mr. Rishi Bhilawadikar. Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to DC.
Thanks for having me, Isha.
So tell us about the film that's going to be featured, or has been featured at the film festival, and what inspired you to make the film?
Absolutely. Yeah, the film is called For Hero to Go, and it's a comedy about immigrants trying to decide where home is. And I started writing this in 2010 based on my own entrepreneurial experiences as an immigrant and the challenges that they face. And the story really looks at all kinds of different immigrants who come into the country and try to assimilate into this country and what it takes to make a home away from home.
So what kind of feedback have you received from the audience after they viewed the film?
Tremendous, phenomenal. We've been blown away by the feedback that we've received so far. We've traveled to Australia, we've traveled to Canada, we've traveled to several US cities now, and people relate to the film. And as an artist, that is extremely satisfying because you want to tell a story that people can relate to and talk about and create discussion. It has created a lot of dialogue, and it's very satisfying.
So what motivated you to enter the world of cinema?
Well, my own entrepreneurial journey actually, and I tried to get into an incubator and set up my own product and my own business. It was very challenging to do that, and then I noticed that people around me as well, very educated, very motivated to do something to bring a difference, and the challenges that faced them. So what happened was I became more interested in telling the story of these immigrants who want to do well and who want to succeed and who want to contribute, and the barriers and the challenges that face them. So what it is for me is a tool for creating empathy, and there is no better platform than cinema because it brings people together, it creates dialogue, and it creates empathy. So what I'm trying to do with this is really humanize the situation.
Can you tell us a little bit about your upcoming projects?
Yeah, absolutely. So I co-founded a production company with the director. It's called Many Cups of Chai Productions, and we are looking to tell stories that have not been told before. And that's kind of the basis of all independent cinema. So we are looking for stories that don't get as much coverage, and I am personally writing a couple of these screenplays.
So there's a lot of young, aspiring Indian American filmmakers wanting to make their mark. So what advice would you give to them?
Keep at it. It's very important. It's critical that we keep at it. It's critical that these stories are brought to the wider audience, and it's really critical for platforms like the DC South Asian Film Festival to really highlight these stories. So there are challenges. It is not easy, but persevere and keep at it.
And what are your thoughts on the festival so far?
I love it. It's great. It has been a fantastic showcase of diversity within the South Asian diaspora. I've been very impressed by the number of stories that have been covered and the number of nationalities that have been covered in a South Asian festival. So very impressive.
All right. Thank you so much.